On the near side is Vodka Society, and it concerns this quartet gone clear of Daring Decree. They're coming down to the final fence, and Vodka Society, patiently ridden throughout by Sean O'Keefe, is produced to lead. Approaching the final fence, and it's Vodka Society, who moves on effortlessly, and a good jump there has definitely sealed the race. Highest Benefit second, and third is the in-between. Rock on Barney can't give any more, but it's Vodka Society running away with the Adair Manor Opportunity Handicap Chase, ridden by Sean O'Keefe, trained by David Dunne. Long way clear Vodka Society, with Highest Benefit coming back to take the second from the in-between, and Rock on Barney and Witness of Fashion for fourth and fifth.
Well, we've seen a very impressive winner of our second race of the afternoon, the Adair Manor Opportunity Handicap Chase for horses rated 0 to 102. Joining me is winning trainer David Dunne. And David, he's returned a bit of a big price. Was it a surprise to you he's won so well?
I suppose he's always shown that at home, and he used to lose races in the horse box and that, and I actually trotted him up to the track today because he used to have the race gone before he ever got here.
Just a warrior, basically.
Oh, massive warrior, and he's claustrophobic of other horses, so he has to be ridden a certain way. And we trotted him up to the track the last day he ran here in Fairyhouse, and I knew it worked, but I needed to make a few changes. I needed my wristband. I had to get that done when I had him the last day, and he was here maybe longer than he should have been. So I came up in the car, got the wristband, went back, got him, and trotted him up to the track. And I was here, I'd say, about 2 minutes before closing time to check in, you know.
Right, which is what, an hour before the first, isn't it?
No, an hour before.
An hour before he runs, sorry.
An hour before. But he got microchipped and out away from all the other horses. Bit of pick of grass and that, and he was able to relax. And I kind of knew he used to shiver and shake and be sweating, and he was so relaxed today. I said, if any day, it's going to be today, you know.
Yeah, and of course, I said you train very close to the track. I didn't realise you trained that close to the track, because you can trot him up. So how far away are you from Fairyhouse?
3.5 miles.
So you had a nice warm up. It loosened him out anyway.
Warm up, yeah.
3.5 miles of trot up the road. But
half an hour it took.
And obviously you must have got a great kick out of that, because you thought outside the box and it's worked, and that must give you great satisfaction.
Yeah, and the amount of people, owners there with other horses, they'd be saying, why have you still got that lad in training? And the owner, he came to me as an owner's horse and they gave up on him, but I said, I'll keep going with him. I'm gonna get to the bottom of him one day, and today's the day. But
and fair play to you. And he's obviously had more than just a bit of claustrophobia and that to overcome, because he's a 12-year-old. That was only his 12th career start, so he's obviously quite fragile.
Yeah, I'd say he had bursts before, and there was times he had done it, and I'd say that's a bit of the worrying is in that as well. And things, he never had an injury. It was more that, and he'd be coughing the odd when you'd have him ready for a race, and he's been frustrating, but it's nice when it comes like it happens, you know.
Yeah,
like
exactly, and fair play to you, because you thought outside the box. It worked the last day, and you applied similar tactics today.
And like he was 10 pound out of handicap the last day.
Yeah.
So if you he was only beaten 20 lengths. The winner won by 5.5 lengths, and he was probably dropped in a bit too far. And I employed Sean O'Keefe today, and from what I seen, he gave him an absolute peach.
Yeah, he's given him a peach, because they've gone a good gallop up front, and Sean has just dropped in. He's crept away, given a lovely patient ride. He's kept out wide as well. That was obviously the plan. You don't want him in around horses.
You don't want him in around horses, yeah.
And your eye was drawn to him around 4 out. He was travelling like he was just starting to get into the race at that stage.
Yeah, and I'm obviously waiting for him to pull up like he had been before, and go home scratching my head and thinking, oh, I may give up on him, but no, I don't have
for
that.
Another while with him anyway.
Yeah.
And obviously we won't see this horse running anywhere else bar Fairyhouse when there's a suitable race.
Yeah, I don't know. I could also bring him over to England and travel him and have him on the track for 2 days. That would be another option. But look, hopefully he had a good experience today, and maybe the next time he goes in a horse box, he won't be worrying, oh, I might have burst or done this and that at the racetrack. It might bring him on. And I know he's 12, rising 13, but hasn't got a lot of miles on the clock, and he's a very good mover on that. So I'd say he could keep going till he's 14, 15, 16.
Yeah, good stuff. So people you pass loads of cars. It's quite a busy road out there.
Yeah,
as well.
he got escorted up. I had a car ahead of me and a car behind me. So
And you're riding them up to
Yeah,
the race
yeah.
course. Good story, great story, and fair play to you. And David, how many horses do you actually train?
Well, I've actually got a few more recently, but there's 12 right now. But and then there's maybe young horses there and that. So numbers are rising the whole time, and it's kind of a bit different to me because I used to nearly ride out on my own and stuff like that. But it's becoming more of a business now, which it didn't used to be. And so
Great stuff.
Yeah.
Long may it continue. Well done. Great story. Thinking outside the box has paid dividends today with Vodka Society. Runs out an impressive winner. Well done.
all right, thanks, Kevin.
Well done, Dave.